Yes, sir. So blessings and blessings now, my people. This is 10 Star Vivo TV. And today, panel update now we have today with the whole Jman situation, you understand? And a whole heap of updates still, but some changes make towards the charges them when get, you see me? Like the first degree charges, now them are second degree charges. Understand? Yeah. So I know most people they have followed out this in and out, you see me, throughout the whole time and thing. And everybody are wait patiently if you see the last verdict and what go on, you see me? So just I go and play my part and get as much info as I can and just share it to you, you understand? Yeah. As me say, you see the part now in an interview part who I go now is by voice of the victim, you understand? So you can always go subscribe to him channel, follow him, watch up some of my video, like the channel, them see him like on the day here with me, you understand? Yeah, cause it's a great channel too as well. Do the same thing like what me do and probably more or probably less, if you understand. Yeah, but as me I say, you know say me not go die, hear me. Me not go endorse no channel where I spread with false news and them thing the three people, you understand? Only credible news one, you understand? So voice of the victim right now are just credible news I come out of the channel, you understand? So me endorse the channel straight. So people them know say yo, wherever you know see my post from that channel or share from that channel, you know say a facts and alone facts. You understand? Yeah. So I could just get in it. I go make you see what go on right now in another video. So you just check it out and see what go on, and then you can put any opinions and thing in the comment section. You understand? Like up your channel, and for who not subscribe before, please you can do so because the door always open. You understand? Over there. Alright, so I get in it, you know.
So this first document on your screen was filed in the Circuit Court of the 17th Judicial District in Broward County, Florida. And the document states, Harold F. Pryor, State Attorney for the 17th Judicial Circuit of Florida, as prosecuting attorney for the state of Florida in the county of Broward, by and through the undersigned Assistant State Attorney. So basically this is the man who will prosecute Jman in the court. And it goes on to say, count 1, murder in the second degree with a firearm. Jareem Shelton, on or about the 19th day of October in the year 2022, in the county of Broward, state of Florida, did and there unlawfully and feloniously kill and murder a human being by an act eminently dangerous to another and demonstrate a deprived mind without regard for human life, to wit, shooting with a firearm, with said firearm being in the actual possession of Jareem Shelton, who discharged said firearm, and as a result of the discharge, death was inflicted upon such and such. So the second count goes on to state similar things to what's in the first count. So this document is his new indictment sheet, because if you remember, when he was first charged, he was charged for premeditated murder in the first degree, and now he's been charged with murder in the second degree with a firearm. So his charge is now being lessened from first degree murder to second degree murder. And there's only two reasons why the state attorney would want to lessen Jman charge from first degree loss of life to second degree loss of life. Is first, if they don't have enough evidence to support the first charge that they place against him, in which we know that's not the case, because they came out first in the discovery and state that them have video evidence, they had DNA from the scene, so we know evidence is not a factor for them to want to lessen the charge. And the next thing now is only if he's cooperating, because they would like the deal, they would like to cut a deal with him, because they are going to want everybody who was involved in this crime So if them can lessen his time from first degree to second degree, then they will do that in order to implicate others who are involved in the crime also. Alright, if you look on your screen now, in this second document, it states that to the clerk of the above style court, the state hereby announce the following actions to be taken and the charges involve the above caption arrest/matter. If you look under that now, you see it's the action taken, and it's a count 1 COC/FEL/FEL. The COC stands for change of charges, and if you can look to the right, which is underlined by the red, it said loss of life in the second degree with a firearm. And if you look below that now, it states that charge present. So that's the present charge we have. And if you look to the right, loss of life in the first degree premeditated. So if you can see, realize it's changed from loss of life in the first degree premeditated to loss of life in the second degree with a firearm for both charges. So that for the both Ford Lord and Muscleman. Because him being an illegal immigrant in the people them country, and the state attorney would lessen his charge from first degree to second degree, and we know for a fact that evidence is not a reason as to why them would do this. It must be because he's cooperating with the state. So right now, him gonna tell everybody as to everything or everything go. So maybe short order, we're gonna see other indictments. Cause you have to understand, them people don't just want one person involved. Because them have evidence say I force somebody involved. So you feel like say them gonna just catch him alone and just say, alright, like when I catch him, I'm gonna just charge him and left the other three. No, them people want everybody were involved, and all who not involved directly, who involved indirectly, them gonna scrape up. And right now, based on how everything seemed, it seemed like the Jman did it. I tell everything as to what go on. Because as you can see in the document, his charges been lessened. And just a week ago, him say him not thought nothing without him lawyer. So obviously maybe him lawyer and the state attorney currently work out a deal, and hence the state attorney present to the court lesser charges. Because we know for a fact, evidence is not a factor as to why them would want to drop or lessen his charges. So this document is a further proof that Jman charges has been lessened from first degree to second degree loss of life. This document is his inmate information from the facility that is currently being held in Broward County. As you can see, the first thing states that charge number 1, it shows him case number, and it shows the statute under which he's been charged. It shows the charge commence. It says COC from loss of life in the first degree, and if you look to the right where it's a description, it reads loss of life, dangerous, depraved, without premeditation, which in other words it means loss of life in the second degree. And if you look down to the bottom now, it says charge status, and then if you look to the right of that, it said change of charge. So basically his charge sheet has been updated from loss of life in the first degree to loss of life in the second degree. And the same thing for the next count down at the bottom. As you can see, him also have an immigration hold. Alright, let me now explain the difference between first degree loss of life and second degree loss of life. In first degree loss of life, the state attorney need to prove intent that it's premeditated, whilst in second degree, no intent is needed for a conviction. They just need to prove that Jman's action cost the life of Ford Lord and Muscleman. And as it relates to the sentencing guideline in Florida, for first degree loss of life, that's a mandatory life in prison. Whilst the second degree is 16 years to life. That means you can get anywhere between 16 years and life imprisonment for the second degree. So based on all the documents we went over in this video and prior video, it's fair to say that Jman is now cooperating with the police, which is a good thing, because we need all who is involved in this crime that's taking place in Florida and Jamaica to be indicted.
Yes, some people. So basically I eat that, So as I say, you can leave an opinion and thing in the comment section. You see me? Like up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Understand? From you're new and you want to be a supporter, just subscribe. Turn on the post notification so you can get every update from me. Understand? Yeah, man. Respect and blessings to everyone. But as I say, you can just leave an opinion in the comment section.